What if I told you that God already had a plan of salvation of Jesus dying on the cross before he even created anything? Let's talk about it. The very first verse of the Bible, Genesis 1:1, says, "In the beginning God created the heavens and the earth." In Hebrew, that is Bereshit bara Elohim et hashamayim ve'et haaretz. In the Hebrew alphabet, there are 22 letters, and each of those letters has a pictograph, which is a visual of something else. When you break the very first word of the Bible, Bereshit, down letter by letter, you get something that may surprise you. The very first letter is Bet, which has the imagery of a tent or a house. The next letter is Resh, which has the imagery of a head. When you combine the letters Bet and Resh together, they form the word Bar, which means son of. The next letter is Aleph, which has the imagery of an ox, which represents God. The next letter is Sheen, which has the imagery of teeth, which represents kill or destroy. It also looks like a crown. The next letter, Yod, which has the imagery of a hand. The last letter is Tav. It has the imagery of a small T, looks like a cross, and it represents covenant or promise. Stay with me, it's going to get awesome. When you combine the imagery of those letters together, you get son, God, kill, hand, cross. Put all that together in a sentence, you get the Son of God will be killed by his own hand on a cross. The gospel of Jesus is there in the very first word of the Bible. Thousands of years before he was even born. God had a plan to save us before he even created anything. Tell me God ain't good. Amen.